smell. So we're going to make this card together. I am learning voiceover and different things on iMovie, so bear with me. Um, this one I had Talia next to me, and I'm just kind of showing you all the pieces that I cut out. So here's the card and the card base, and I wanted to show you the nice score lines that my scrap check. I love that they include that. It makes it so much easier. And there you saw little Miss Talia's hands. You'll see them a lot. She's trying to help. So here I'm kind of showing you that you're going to line that up, and I actually make a few mistakes during this video, and you'll see them in a moment. But this first one is that I went ahead and I adhered that down, and I forgot that I was altering this a little bit, and I wanted to, if you see that photo in the corner of my girls, I printed that from my Canon selfie, and I wanted to turn this into a frame instead of just an easel card. So I just went with my aqua glue, that's the Tombow aqua version, and that works really well because it seems to not get clogged, and I just use my tweezers, I line that up on there, and then I think this is around where I realized that I shouldn't have adhered that to the back before I put my photo in. So yep, but luckily I realized it in time and the glue was still wet, and see, I was saying no, don't do that if this is what you're doing. And I just backed my, I printed it with my Canon selfie. I took this the other day of that my girls Maya was getting ready for school in the morning. And I just backed it on a wonky piece of black cardstock. And I just kind of trimmed, because I first traced around it with the Clover back piece, because I wanted to make sure that wasn't showing. And unless you have it set up the exact way I did it the first time, I just had to trim a few of the black pieces off. I want to make sure you couldn't see it from the back. And this is going to get covered. And the reason I did that is because I had to make the photo smaller. I printed it as a 4x6 at first, and then the faces were just too big, so I made it smaller. I made it half that, so I did need a little black cardstock to fill in the sides. So there, now that's the way to do it. So I put the front piece on, and then I had the smaller layer of the Clovers, and now I'm just putting the base card on here, and I'm going to make another mistake. So this is the back side, and decided to use the one as the glitter paper, and then the other one, which is like a half moon that kind of holds up the frame as you do it. I, was going to try to put it up a little higher, but it didn't work, and you'll see that in a second. So right there, I'm just saying you only put the glue, your ATG, at that top part and not lower than the score line, because you don't want it to stick, because then your card, even if you're making it just as an easel card, it will not, it won't fold, it'll be glued to the top, so you don't want that. So here's where I made my second mistake, and I left this in here to kind of show you guys, so we all do it. So now I have to put it down more where they suggested at my scrap check. So I just wanted to show, I ended up stamping the Happy St. Patrick's Day, and I wanted to show. So here I'm just working on getting it up, and at the end I ended up putting a little green button with twine to kind of help hold it up, but I noticed one of the Clovers just needed a little more glue. So here I'm fixing that, and I'm trying to work on getting it to stand up. And then I forgot that I had these little embellishments. So the center of these little Clovers cut out all the little pieces, and you'll also see at the end of this video, I'll include a clip that you can use your little Clovers, the negative part, the actual inside part I used as a banner, and just a little area. I don't have a lot of St. Patty's Day or Irish decorations. And believe it or not, my girls are Irish. I am mainly Italian, and my husband, those of you who are new to my channel, my husband's biracial, and his mother, on his mother's side, she has a little bit of Irish, and so do I on my father's side, but we're mainly Italian. But we are some Irish, so therefore my girls are as well. So there's my St. Patty's Day, but I ended up at the end, like I said, I put a button back there, and that kind of held it up, because I wanted to use this as a frame, and I'll show you again at the end a clip of my little half moon table in my living room for my decorations. So I have one little other decoration that I have from Christmas Tree Shop that just goes, and here's just a still close up. So there you have it. There's a up close little frame. So now I added, and here's my living room that I said, and there was at the top the little extra, and I even put one on the little jar there. Just all your little extras, you can use them up. So thank you guys for watching, and go check out my scrap check. All the links will be below. Bye.